Hello, welcome back to the channel. Excuse, this part is still not, this part's looking better. This part is still not up to snuff. If that's an expression anyone's used since 1920. I'm going to have a look at putting the 4-speed overdrive gearbox into the MGA. This is the MGA engine, which is actually an MGB 1.8, which these are both, I would have said, period modifications that people do. And then we've got MGB gearbox cross member, which we're gonna merge into this chassis to make it all fit nice and lovely. First thing is to get the engine, gearbox and engine. Well, first thing, because this was fitted with a 5-speed gearbox, which we think came out of a 240Z Nissan. Hoping we can sell that, and this will be nicer and more original if it fits. Other people have done this, so we'll have to see. The first problem I'm seeing, I'm not sure, this looks like a custom engine plate to me. So we might need to change to a standard MGB engine plate, which we've got, that's fine. First problem I'm seeing is that's the input shaft on the MGB gearbox. Well, on the overdrive gearbox, let's call it that. That's easier. Is this spigot bush is quite a bit smaller than that input shaft, so that gearbox is not going to go on here. First thing we're going to need to do is get that out, because I've seen the standard MGB bush for this, and it's about 2 or 3 mil thick, and this one ain't. So the way we're going to do it is fill this with grease, wrap insulation tape around the bolt until we've got a reasonably tight fit, and then hit it with a hammer, and that hydraulics should force this back out, but we'll see. Okay, so as always with stuff like this, I've got it to move now. I was trying with a bolt originally, which it wasn't loving, and then I got a clutch alignment tool, which is better. So we got it moving. We'll see if we can get it out. Let's rig my camera up and we'll go from there. Hey! Right, as you may or may not have seen, that nearly did go wrong. I got the clutch alignment tool stuck in there, and I had to unscrew this bit because I needed to put more grease in, but it's finally out. It looks homemade, well, not homemade, custom made, but that was in there. that was a tight fit, whoever fitted that. As you can see, there's a bit of a cavity. I was going to make a joke about a girl from, but I'm a father now, I can't do that sort of thing. Yeah, so that's clear. So this, if we have a look at this, this is the input shaft. So you can see there was no way. The standard one is, I don't know, 1 or 2 millimeters, maybe 2.5 millimeters, and that'll slip over there. Which I might have one of them somewhere. Not unfortunately, need to go and register the baby now. So that's it for today, and we'll be back tomorrow to try and turn the chassis over. Fortunately, when we painted it, there's a little bit of dribbly action, but I need to cut and weld and get this mount. I think it's probably going to be about there, perhaps. So we'll mount the engine with a gearbox on and basically bolt that cross member to it and cut the chassis to make it fit. It's gonna be beautiful. Right, more soon. And we're back, and we got good and bad news. Can't find the engine plate, so we might have to do a bit of drilling, possibly. Not ideal, but we'll see how this works. That's the difference in the two bushy things. So that's the correct one, which goes on. I'll clean this up now, you'll be happy to see. On there. You see? So try and get this in without damaging it, because it's only brass. A bit of sandpaper going. Lovely. Alrighty, so we've mated, sort of mated, vaguely. It's sort of mating adjacent. And this is this mounting plate, which has been custom made for a 240, what we think is a 240Z 5-speed gearbox, is definitely not going to work. Fortunately, I thought my spare engine came with a plate, but it is not in the cupboard with the rest of the bits of my spare engine. After a lot, well, the cup of coffee did the job. After a lot of rooting around, we have found one. It has been cleaned up in the past, but it's obviously got a bit crusty again. I think I might just clean it up quickly. I think it's this base steel. Do I paint it? Don't know. Might just, we'll see. So we're going to get this gearbox back off and get that, probably get the engine picked up with a hoist, and then change that plate, and we should be able to get the two mounted properly. Happy days. couldn't film the last bit of the chassis coming down because it got a little bit out of control. It's reasonably... Oh, wrong way. Yeah. So, now I can roll the chassis out of the way, pick the engine back up. Actually, no, the chassis needs to go backwards. I haven't got room to take the chassis backwards. We'll sort something out in a second. It'll be great.
My phone lights up, but it's never you. I can't help but feel so lonely. I know there's things that I can't undo.